Hey guys, welcome back. In this lecture we'll start working on our application. So without further waiting, let's start. Open your browsers and let's navigate to official Vue.js website, so vue.js.org. If you are interested into some additional topics ahead of a time, this is best place to find them. So first of all, what is a Vue.js? I am pretty sure you already heard about Angular or React framework. So Vue.js is just another framework for creating web applications. It's a progressive framework, very easily integrated into other libraries or existing projects. And actually that's it. That's it from theory, because I like to explain everything on practical examples. Because this is the best way how to learn, how to memorize stuff, and actually learn coding. So, don't waste our time and let's start the code. Okay, so let's move to our terminals. And I should say, if you are on a Windows machine, so if you're on a Windows computer, please install cmdir or a PowerShell. I am using here terminal on my macOS, but if you're on Windows, please use cmdir or a PowerShell. You can use the same commands as I am using. So here is cmdir. Okay, I will close this. Let's open our terminals and let's go to some folder where you want to create your project. So I'm here in my Udemy projects and I will create here a new project. Okay, so let's write here mkdir for a make directory. So mkdir like this. I will zoom it a little bit more. So, all right, one more time, mkdir for a make directory and the name of this directory. So let's call it view-goals, like this. Let's make this directory. We can list all of our directories here, but let's navigate to new directory. So let's go to cd and a view-goals, like this. All right, let's go here. When you will type here ls for list, it's empty here. Okay. So now is the time to open coding editors of your choice. I will open my Sublime text. I can open it by typing Sublime and a dot, but you should open it probably by opening your coding editor like this manually. Okay, so I will make this bigger. And let's navigate to our new projects folder. So I will open this and let's find our new directory we just created. Okay, so let's find here. I should see here my Udemy project. So let's see, I'm not seeing it yet. So maybe I need to navigate a little bit back here. Let's wait a second, I will find it. Okay, so here I need to go menu like this. Okay, Udemy projects. Okay, view goals here. Perfect. So let's open this folder. And now we need to create a couple of files. So first I will create here index.html. So let's create here a new file. Let's call it index.html, just empty file. Perfect. Okay, so let's see, here is an index.html, and also I will create here a new folder. So new folder, and let's call it CSS, just like this. So you should end up with this structure, index.html and a CSS. And now is the time to copy some code, and I prepare this code for you. So if you open the resources of this lecture, you can find it there. Okay, so I will make it smaller because I need to find my resources file on my screen. So resources here. Okay, so I prepare this for you instead of the resources of this lecture. So first, index.html. Please open this file. Okay, so you'll open this file. Let's copy everything. Okay, so copy everything, Control C, Command C, I will close it. Let's go to our index.html of our view goals. Let's paste it here. Very simple, let's save it. Okay, let's continue because we need to copy a couple of other files. So next one is a CSS. So you can find here a CSS folder and a forum SCSS. No, actually CSS. So let's go to our view goals. And let's create here a new file. So a new file, and this was called, so let's see one more time, forum CSS. I don't know why I'm calling it forum, but let's rename it, and you will probably find it under a name index CSS. So I will create a new file here, and I will call it index.css. Let's open this file. All right, let's copy everything and let's paste it to our new index CSS, just like this. Perfect, so now we have index HTML, index CSS. I can close this file. And also we need to create here a new folder. So a new folder here again, and let's call it images. Okay, so we have our images, and I will copy images from here. You can find them also in the resources. So let's copy this to images, copy to items. I will go to this folder, and actually I cannot paste it just here, so I will open this project here. Here is my Vue goals project, and I will paste these images here. So paste to images. Perfect. Okay, so let's see it. We have here our CSS images index HTML. And let's see here, I'm importing a link and a CSS forum as CSS, but this should be CSS / and index CSS because we created this file here. Okay, so now everything should be ready and we can display our projects. You can see here there is just a basic HTML, CSS, there is no fancy components here, no development server, and yeah, okay, so we can launch this file inside of our browsers. So let's see how we can do it. We can, if you're on a Sublime, you can just right-click here and you can open in a browser. Okay, it should be opened for you, and I don't see it here because it's opening on my second screen. So I can do it also differently. I can click here, Revealing Finder on an index HTML. Okay, and I can double-click this file and it should open it. Okay, it's opening, but it's opening on my second screen, so I will move it here. Let's wait a second. I will move it here, like this. Perfect. So here is our initial index HTML file, just some styling, HTML code, and no fancy JavaScript or a Vue.js framework is not initialized yet. So guys, you should be on this screen. You should have initialized your index HTML, and that's it for this lecture. I know it wasn't a lot in this lecture, but in the next one we will continue. We will integrate into this project Vue.js and we will start learning very interesting stuff. So guys, I hope to see you in the next lecture.